Hello everyone. In this video, we will start off with Nifty and see what happened on Friday. The market opened on a neutral note, like it was playing within a 50 points range throughout the day, and then towards the end it dropped a little bit and then closed at 18,027. So what we have to notice here is there was this upside band in which the Nifty was trying to break it for some time. Already it cleared the downside one, and it was about to break out on the higher side. If the breakout had happened, then we could have expected the rally to continue, and we could have expected 18,600 levels in the coming days. But unfortunately, the market was not able to break this particular zone and stayed here for quite some time throughout the day, making every possible attempt to break it, but failing to do that, right? And what does this mean? This means that there is a serious fight happening between the bulls and the bears. We can expect Monday to be, one attempt to break this level and then clear off probably the Reliance results, and then the US market and SGX has given some sort of good momentum. Let's see if that triggers for an upside move. If it doesn't, and then if it still closes below this, then this expiry, the month end expiry, which is on 25th, will prove to be very critical, because that's where you can expect either a breakout on the higher side or on the lower side. If it breaks out on the higher side, as I said, it will reach 18,600. But if it breaks the downside, then there is a good length of fall. You can expect it to reach 17,400 levels to 17,300 levels. So this is the target which I am giving for the coming expiry. If there is a break of this zone, then you can expect a serious fall up to 16,800 levels. So that's going to be like a good correction, but we have to wait and watch, because financial results are all getting released, and then there is also budget discussions happening in the first week of Feb. Many events are going to come, and that will play a critical role in breaking up of these levels. So it is going to break on the upside or downside. We will have to wait and watch. Let's explore the FASP levels for Nifty now. So as you see, the FASP levels are shrinking. The T7 levels on the higher side is at 18,400, and lower side is 17,600. So as writer, you can comfortably initiate this 18,350 strike, and downside 17,700 strikes. You can comfortably write, and then keep one level as stop loss, just in one level above, that is T5 or T5 on either sides can be used as a stop loss, just in case if there is any sort of rally happening on Monday and it reaches T5 on either side, you should square off your writing positions. As an option buyer, you wait for the open, and probably the best thing to do is, since VIX is also falling so drastically, although the market is consolidating, all these things are great, but the VIX is shrinking. Even when Nifty is making down, or Bank Nifty is making some sort of upside moves, VIX is falling continuously, which is not a good thing, because usually when that happens, there used to be a major breakout, most likely on the downside. But having cleared all these levels, whether it will be breaking downside or upside, that we have to wait and watch. If you're an option buyer, I would suggest to give up the first 1 hour, see at 10:15, 10:30 where the market is trading, and if it reaches T2 levels and then sustains above, wait for it. You can comfortably initiate. If you want to really play safe, initiate a PE position at T3 on the higher side. T4 can be used as stop loss, and on the lower side you can initiate a T3, and then T4 can be a stop loss, or even T5 can be a stop loss. But if the stop loss is too far away, then you can wait for T4 entries for CE, and then T5 can be used as stop loss. So that's the trade setup for Nifty for Monday. Now let's explore what is the scenario with Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty had given a good start last Friday, gave a gap up, and then the momentum continued to go up. And I was saying many times that if it clears this 42,717, then you can expect some sort of upside breakout. It reached 17,709 and then it started dropping, and then it made several attempts to clear, but then unfortunately it couldn't, and market closed at 42,514. Now, again, the Bank Nifty is also stuck in that range. On the downside, good thing is it cleared all these levels. This was one of the levels that was played out for several weeks. This was cleared. And then the green zone, which is the mini support, that also was cleared. So the only thing that held Bank Nifty to rally up was the resistance that we found at for many weeks, that we were finding at 42,630 to 42,717, and that range, the market made several attempts to break, but then it couldn't. So possibly with all these news and events that has got released, and the triggers from US market and SGX can help Bank Nifty to clear on the higher side. But again, my sincere advice is to give up the first hour and then initiate any positions only after 10:15 or 10:30. Reason is the premiums are decreasing for both PE and CE because VIX is too low, and whether even when the market is moving some 100 points, the premiums are not appreciating much. It's just getting stuck, and buyers were losing money throughout the day. And as an option writer, it's good idea to stay in the market because the premiums are eroding. With strict edging and stop losses, you can initiate writing positions. Now let's explore the FASP levels for Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty T7 levels are at 43,107 on the higher side and 41,942 on the lower side. So what you can do is you can initiate a T5 writing, which is 42,900. If you want to be little safe, then you can go for T6 writing, which is 43,000 you can write on the higher side, and 42,000 you can write on the lower side. And as market gives a breakout, wait for it. If it is reaching any time T4 levels or T5 levels, you feel that your losses will increase and then you want to square off, it's good to keep this as stop loss and square off. Otherwise, you can wait for the rest of the day to collect the premium. If they are not going to break 42,700 on the higher side, then it's going to be a range bound actions on Monday as well, and you can collect the premiums for the rest of the day and square off all the positions by the end of the day, because Tuesday usually is a trending day and you can expect some sort of breakout then. So Monday positions you should square off on Monday itself. That's for the writers. And if you're a option buyer, wait for T3 entry. If the market is giving up a gap up and then T3, just wait for it, give about 1 hour. If it retraces and then comes back to T3 levels, you can initiate a contra position at T3, keep one level up as stop loss and keep trailing towards the pivot. So that's the game plan on the higher side. And downside, you can wait for T3 entries, and then T4 can be the stop loss. So T3 you can initiate a CE position and keep trailing above, and then T4 can be used as a stop loss. So once again, both the indexes, Nifty and Bank Nifty, are stuck in a tight range for quite some time, and it is not advisable because unless you are a writer, you can be in the market. For option buyers, you will be tempted to take positions, but what is happening is that the premium is not appreciating either on the CE side or on the PE side, and the erosions are much faster. So in order to protect your capital, I would suggest that if you're a writer, it's comfortable, much comfortable. If you're an option buyer, sincerely wait for the levels to come. Like you initiate only at T3. If you're going to initiate anywhere in between, you're going to lose money. Say for example, the market is giving one single candle that takes from this level to T1 and T2, in between this level, you see one large spike. Immediately don't get tempted that it's going to be uptrend and then buy something, because the next candle will be red. And you saw that people lost a lot of money as option buyers. During the stream, I was saying that this was my no trade zone. I clearly mentioned in the stream, and there was one red and one green, one red, one green. throughout the day it was like this and people were losing money. So I advise them not to take it. Still, those who have taken only lost the money. So the same scenario will continue on Monday as well. Wait for right entries. T3 for option buyers on both the sides, contra position, and T6 on either side for writing positions. So that's the update for Monday. See you all in the next video with more live market updates and catch up. So thanks a lot, guys. See you all. Take care.